Khalil Mack trade. If you didn't see, the Chargers traded for Khalil Mack with the Bears. Chargers received Khalil Mack. Bears received a second round pick and a third round pick for the 2022 draft. This draft coming up. Did I think it was worth it? No, I did not at all. You're looking at people in the first round of a draft that you're not sure about. How are we really supposed to know about people in the second, third round? I'm not sure why the Bears traded like that. I'm not concerned for the Bears' sake, just because getting rid of Mack and you get 2 picks, whatnot. All right, I get you. But let's have this conversation real quick, chat. Khalil Mack played 6 games last season, right? Um, Numbers were down again, only 6 games, whatnot. I believe he got injured, but hear me out. Hear me out. They're not in exactly desperation mode on the defense. This free agency, as we're seeing right now, Lando Collins is supposed to be being released from the Washington Commanders. Good God, Commodores, whatever you want to call them, Washington. Um, Bobby Wagner has been released by Seattle. So even just the releases in this free agency are going to be big. I don't think they have anything to be concerned about. I think they pick somebody up in free agency, maybe a little bit cheaper than Khalil Mack. Who did I just hear is going? It's Jadeveon Clowney. Is not supposed to be going back to Cleveland, is what I've heard. I don't know if you guys saw the early morning news today. I don't have a story on it. But I did just see it before I jumped on here. Is that he is not supposed to be going back to the Browns in this free agency. Yeah, the problem is Bears didn't get anybody back really besides 2 picks. We'll see if they make good on those picks or not. It does help the Chargers D that they have Khalil Mack as long as he can stay healthy for them. I also put here it does not move them up in their rankings. I had their rankings the other day. We had Mahomes on top, Mahomes and the Chiefs. Then we had Wilson and the Broncos on second. We have Herbert and now Mack and whoever else you want to throw in there on third. And then we have the lovely Raiders on fourth, which they are not supposed to be moving off Derek Carr, but that's not really topic of discussion at the moment. Like I said, Bears will be definitely fine. Here, I even wrote down some free agency who they can pick up. Von Miller, I put down. Granted, he's probably going to the Broncos, so he's probably out. Bobby Wagner, nobody's really talked about him or came out saying they're talking about him. And I put Chandler Jones, Arizona. And did they just release Hassan Riddick as well from Arizona, I believe? Or they're supposed to be. And also, if reports are coming out as true, Jadeveon Clowney is not going back to Cleveland. So, he didn't do. I don't know. Jadeveon Clowney for me has not lived up to any of my expectations. Seattle, he did nothing. Sorry, if you're a Seattle fan, you'd think differently than that. But I don't think he did much for us in Seattle. He didn't do very much in Tennessee, and I think the best times I have seen him play were with the Browns. So I'm a little shocked that he's not going back there to play with Myles Garrett. But who knows? I saw Danny Trevathan is on free agency as well. And the only reason I'll bring this name up in this conversation is because I believe I know Trevathan has played for the Bears at one time. I think he played for the Chargers as well, so I'm kind of surprised Chargers didn't go with him again. Maybe this is where he was getting free agent from, but Bears are liable to pick him up. It'll be interesting. Not a big loss. Maybe pick somebody up for cheaper. I was looking at some of the prices for some of the players. You probably could pick somebody up for cheaper and have as much product as he did, at least to match last season of